Every time you hit a cone on an autocross course, it's a 2-second penalty. Most of the time, you're trying to get as close to them as possible. At 2 of my recent events, cone penalties factored in heavily to the CAM PAX Class results. These are my first and fastest runs from both events. If you've been watching my videos, this view looks familiar. It's the airport runway where many of my autocross events are held. Today's course is wide open. Looking ahead and driving deep into elements will net really fast times, but going too hard increases the odds of hitting cones. I'm up against some very fast cam cars in my 2000 GT. I have to be aggressive, but not so aggressive that I hit cones. Here's my first run. There's a novice with me, and I'm narrating a little as I drive.
Braking zone, lock up a little bit, still have ABS, get around, start feeding, backside.
47.820. I backed off in a few places and didn't get all I could up the front side or in the section past the shed on the backside. But I had a bigger problem. My competition put down a 44.132 plus 2. I was ahead of him because of the penalties, but I knew he was going to get faster. I had to find more time. That meant going harder into every element on course and hoping I didn't hit cones. Here's my fastest run. .404, over 1.4 seconds faster than my first run, and it was clean. By now you're thinking, this video is supposed to be about hitting cones. Well, check out the results. I'm in first place, but my time only held up because the driver in third was dirty. Without the penalties, he had me beat on every single run. I know he can clean up his runs in the future. The question is, can I find the speed to catch him when he's clean? Cone penalties helped me at this event, but the next event was a completely different story. Here's another familiar venue, the racetrack where some of my fastest events are held. The course is nearly a mile long, but some of the elements are barely wide enough for a Mustang to fit through. I need a good finish here to nail down a season trophy. But the only thing I nailed was a bunch of cones. Here's my first run. 0.995 plus 5. 5 cones on one run. That's a 10-second penalty on my time. I was too fast into all the tight sections and late in the slaloms. The run was a disaster. I had to slow down and get a clean run in the bank. I took a deep breath, set my pressures to 26 psi, and told myself, sometimes you have to go slow to be fast. .650. A clean run, but it was over 2.5 seconds slower. And I was way behind the fast cars in CAM. I had 3 runs left, 3 shots at getting a fast, clean time. But those evil cones had other ideas. .227 plus 2, 84.356 plus 3, and for my grand finale, 85.183 plus 5. That adds up to 15 cones on my 4 dirty runs. Without a doubt, my worst day of autocross in years. And looking at the results only adds salt to the wound. 5th place. Out of 6 drivers. I coned away 3rd place twice. When you're in a competitive class like CAM, you can't have days like this. I never found a rhythm on this course, and I let one cone hit lead to another and another and another. But my pride took the biggest hit. I can try to blame my poor performance on the tight elements, but the course was the same for everyone out there, and several bigger CAM cars than mine had fast, clean runs. So the cone blood is on my hands. I can take comfort in the fact that a few of the cones I hit will never, ever see an autocross course again. But I will. With only a few events left this season, I need to steer clear of the cones from now on.